One of these 5 dividend ETFs is paying you 12.48% per year right now. And when the Fed cuts rates in 2026, it could double. Another one is down a brutal 23 percentage points behind its category, meaning massive upside when the rotation finally comes. These are safe funds from Vanguard, State Street, VanEck, and Invesco. Names you already trust. Stay with me, because I'm going to give you all 5 tickers, the exact prices, and the specific catalysts that could send them higher in 2026. But before I give you the names, let me be brutally honest with you. There are almost zero quality dividend ETFs sitting at 52-week lows right now. The 2026 rally has lifted almost everything you can name. Most YouTubers are stretching the truth or flat out lying about it. So I did the real research. I went and found the dividend ETFs that got left behind in this rally. The ones you can still buy at a meaningful discount while everyone else chases SCHD and VYM at premium prices. This is exactly how professional money managers think. They don't pile into what's already up 30%. They quietly rotate into quality that's been temporarily ignored. That's the difference between an investor and a speculator. And by the end of this video, you're going to be thinking like an investor. Here's the setup you need to understand first. 2 big stories are driving this entire opportunity. Story number 1, the healthcare tariff panic. When Trump signed those 100% tariffs on imported pharmaceuticals, the entire healthcare sector got hammered, and over $4 billion flowed out of the sector in just a few weeks. But here's what most people are missing. This is policy fear, not broken businesses. Eli Lilly is still dominating GLP-1 weight loss drugs. Johnson & Johnson is still Johnson & Johnson. The companies didn't get worse. The headlines just got scarier. Story number 2, the defensive rotation setup. While everyone chased AI and tech all year, the boring stuff, utilities, low volatility names, dividend payers, got completely abandoned. Watch this. History tells us that gap never lasts forever. Think of it like a sale at your favorite store. The trendy items at the front are full price, but on the back rack, same brand, same quality, just temporarily out of fashion. That's where we're going hunting today. Let's start with the biggest underperformer on the entire list. SPLV, the Invesco S&P 500 Low Volatility ETF. And here's a number that's going to shock you. Over the past year, SPLV returned just 3%. Its category, 26%. That's a 23-point gap. 23 points. Imagine going to work all year and watching your neighbor get a 26% raise while you got 3%. That's how badly SPLV got left behind. And that is your opportunity. The fund trades at $72.71 right now, down 6.5% from its high, and it pays you a 2.11% dividend yield. Pay attention here because this part matters if you're income-focused. SPLV pays monthly, not quarterly. So if you like a steady check hitting your account every 30 days, this fund delivers. It also has a beta of just 0.45, the lowest risk profile on this entire list. Why did it get crushed? Because SPLV holds the 100 least volatile stocks in the S&P 500, mostly utilities, financials, and infrastructure. Tech is only 4.5% of the fund. When the AI mania took over, SPLV got abandoned. But here's the part most people miss. SPLV historically outperforms during market corrections. It proved this in 2022 when the market fell apart and SPLV barely flinched. Its holdings are companies like Duke Energy, Southern Company, WEC Energy, boring, profitable, inflation-resistant businesses that pay you no matter what the headlines say. But the next one I'm about to show you has the cheapest expense ratio I've ever seen on a healthcare ETF. We're getting there. Here's the part you need to see. ETF number 2 is XLV, the Healthcare Select Sector, SPDR. And let me hit you with the number that should stop you in your tracks. The expense ratio on XLV is just 0.08%. Think about what that actually means. On a $100,000 investment, you're paying $80 a year in fees. $80. That's less than a dinner at a decent restaurant. That's how cheap this fund is. XLV trades at $146.70 right now, down 8.6% from its high, with a 1.72% yield. But the real story is what's inside. The top 3 holdings tell you everything. Eli Lilly at 14%, the absolute leader of the GLP-1 weight loss megatrend that is just getting started. Johnson & Johnson at 10%, a company that's raised its dividend for over 60 consecutive years. 60. AbbVie at 7%, a cash flow machine. So why did this incredible fund get crushed? One word: tariffs. Pure policy fear. But here's what you need to understand. The population is aging. That's not changing. Demand for healthcare goes up every single year, no matter who's in the White House. And XLV proved how defensive it is in 2022, when the market fell apart and XLV barely dropped while everything else collapsed. If you want the cheapest, most liquid way to own Big Pharma at a discount, XLV is your fund. But here's the twist. One of these 5 ETFs isn't actually underperforming at all. It's quietly beating every other healthcare fund on the market, and nobody's talking about it. We get there in 90 seconds. Here's a question for you. What if you could own the exact same healthcare giants as XLV, but with 400 stocks underneath instead of 60, cushioning you against any single failure? That's exactly what VHT does. Watch this. ETF number 3 is VHT, the Vanguard Healthcare ETF. And it's the smarter play for the investor who doesn't want all their eggs in 60 baskets. VHT trades at $272.63, down 8.7% from its high, with a 1.72% yield and a razor-thin 0.09% expense ratio. Same megatrends as XLV: aging population, GLP-1 explosion, healthcare demand, but with massive diversification underneath. You're getting biotech, medical devices, life sciences, smaller pharma names, the entire ecosystem. You know how I feel about Vanguard. Jack Bogle built this company specifically to give regular investors a fair shake, and that 0.09% expense ratio is proof. So here's how to think about it. XLV is the concentrated bet on the giants. VHT is the broader bet on the entire healthcare universe. If one big pharma name gets hit by a tariff or a failed clinical trial, VHT cushions you because of that diversification. Both are at a discount right now. Pick the one that matches your style. Okay, if you're still with me right now, you're already in the top 10% of investors who actually do their research. Most people clicked away at the first ETF. So smash that like button if you want me to keep doing deep research videos like this one. It genuinely helps me know what content to make next. Now, the next ETF is where everything I told you so far gets flipped completely on its head. You ready? ETF number 4 is PPH, the VanEck Pharmaceutical ETF. And here's the plot twist I've been waiting to drop on you. This one is not underperforming. PPH is actually beating its category in every single time frame I looked at. Year to date, PPH is down just 0.22%, while its category is down 2.39%. Over 1 year, PPH delivered 23%, while the category did 21%. Over 3 years, PPH crushed its category by nearly 5 percentage points. But here's the bombshell that proves this fund is built differently. In 2022, when the entire pharmaceutical category collapsed 15%, PPH actually returned a positive 2.62%. Read that again. The category dropped 15%. PPH went up. That's not luck. That's structure. So why does PPH keep winning? 2 reasons. First, it has 18% exposure to Eli Lilly, the GLP-1 winner that's been carrying the whole sector. Second, half of the fund is international pharma: Novartis, Novo Nordisk, Sanofi, GSK, AstraZeneca. So when American policy gets ugly with tariffs, PPH is partly insulated. It trades at $102.12 right now, down 9.3% from its high, paying you 2.12%. If I had to pick one healthcare ETF off this entire list based purely on the data, PPH would be very hard to argue against. But the last ETF is the wild card. Highest yield on the list. Highest risk too. Let me show you why I almost didn't include it. This is the one, MORT, the VanEck Mortgage REIT Income ETF, 12.48% yield. Read that number again. On a $100,000 investment, that's $12,480 hitting your account every single year. Not in 10 years. This year, while the Fed sets up the rate cut that could send this fund flying. Let me show you why this is the most controversial pick on my list. Mort trades at just $10.20 right now, down 10.8% from its high. The biggest discount on the entire list. The PE ratio is 8.86, the cheapest valuation in this whole group. The fund holds real businesses. Annaly Capital, AGNC Investment, Starwood Property Trust, Blackstone Mortgage Trust. These aren't paper-thin operations. They're real companies generating real cash flow. And even with all the headwinds working against them, Mort's 3-year return is still beating its category. Here's where it gets really interesting. The Fed rate cut catalyst is the single biggest known event coming in 2026. When that finally happens, mortgage REITs have historically rocketed higher. Now, there's a catch, and I'd be lying if I didn't tell you about it. Mort has a beta of 1.09, meaning it moves more than the market, not less. If you're conservative or close to retirement, this one isn't for you. Stick with SPLV or XLV. But if you have time on your side and you can stomach some volatility, you're getting paid 12.48% to wait for one of the most predictable catalysts in the entire market. Here's how to actually use this list, and I want you to find yourself in one of these. If you're an income investor in or near retirement, your move is SPLV. Monthly checks, lowest risk on the list, done. You sleep at night, and you get paid every 30 days. If you're a value-focused investor who wants the cheapest way into big pharma, your move is XLV. $80 a year in fees on $100,000, blue chip exposure, defensive in corrections. If you're a growth and income investor with 10+ years ahead of you, your move is PPH. The proven outperformer with international protection and real upside as the GLP-1 megatrend keeps expanding. And if you're a contrarian who loves a deep value play with a clear catalyst, your move is Mort. Get paid 12.48% to wait for the Fed. 4 investor types. 4 clear answers. Pick the one that matches you. This isn't a buy everything tomorrow video. This is a know your watch list video. The smartest investors I know don't act on every single idea. They build a watch list of quality opportunities and wait for the right setup. That's exactly what separates real wealth builders from people who just chase headlines on YouTube. Here's the big takeaway you need to walk away with today. The market doesn't always hand you 52-week lows on quality dividend ETFs. Most of the time, the real opportunities are the funds that lagged a rally. They're cheaper, they're still high quality, and they have clear catalysts to recover. That's how you build wealth differently from the crowd. You're not chasing what's already up 30%. You're not gambling on penny stocks or risky yield traps. You're doing exactly what professional money managers do every single day. Buying quality at a discount and waiting patiently for the rotation. That's the difference between an investor and a speculator. And if you stuck with me to the end of this video, you're already thinking like an investor. If this video gave you real value, do me one favor. Smash that like button right now. It tells YouTube to push this video to more serious investors like you. Then subscribe and turn on the bell, because I drop honest dividend research like this every single week. And in the comments below, tell me which ticker you're watching most. SPLV, XLV, VHT, PPH, or MORT. I read every single one. Quick disclaimer before I let you go. This video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Healthcare ETFs face ongoing tariff and policy risk. MORT is highly sensitive to interest rates. Past performance does not guarantee future results, so always consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for trusting me with your time, and I'll see you in the next one.